Hi, I'm Shakey Graves. This is Esme Patterson, Boo and Pat from the Pit, and we're here at Kink Live in a Bing Lounge.
Everybody, Shakey Graves. You make it all fun again, too. Look at this. Screaming women and broken guitar strings. This is where it comes to.
Yeah, that's the idea, right?
Well, welcome back in Portland.
Thank you.
And I have to say, I'm sorry I didn't get onto that Graves train until about 4 or 5 months ago before. That's my patent. Yeah, that's patented.
The gravy train.
Right, yeah, you got it. Yeah. Of course, just before Pickathon. Tell me exactly how long in the making your overnight success has been taking.
Oh, overnight? Oh, yeah, that was a long night. It was I've been working pretty solid at it, I guess, since about 2009. And then it started to, it's kind of going upstairs. So I really started to dig in back in Austin. I moved home from Los Angeles, California, which was kind of just like rolling me like a washing machine for a long time. And eventually I had all my stuff in my car anyway and was like, either I could take a nap in my car or I could drive back to Texas and get out of here and go home for a little while.
So you became a part of the Austin music scene at that time?
Yeah, well, I wanted to come back and really, I wanted to pour a nice foundation, if you'll take a building metaphor. and I wanted to do it in Austin. Austin has a great music scene in the first place, and it's my hometown, and I've spent my whole life there, so I figured what better place to do it. So I dug in at a bar, and then I started playing music at that bar, and then but it was like a slow thing, it started with one room doing happy hours and from like 5 to 7, so I really got to play to 2 hours to like 5 people, and then it turned into 10 people, and then turned into 20 people, and then I actually got a show at night, and then I filled up the front room and then moved to the back room, and then just constant working.
Well, one of the things that we like to think about in all the corners that we have in this country, that Portlandia is just as weird as Austin. And one of those things is how I think the musicians have kind of a foundry for each other. Did you have a mentor, anybody in Austin that you found that was helping you out, or no, you were on your own?
Not anyone specific. I was always raised around a lot of just working musicians, and I don't know, people ask, like, what music did you grow up around? And it's kind of hard to put my finger on. I was always going to a thing called like Kerrville Folk Festival, which is outside of Kerrville. Well, and and I would just be like a little kid, like picking up, if you filled a Coke bottle full of cigarette butts, you got free ice cream. So I'm like just covered in cigarette butts and and just hustling. And then later you're like, oh, this is like Jimmy Dale Gilmore over here, and this is probably Townes Van Zandt was over there somewhere, and I didn't know. I had no idea.
Another cat out of there, Guy Forsyth, that we don't see here long enough.
Oh yeah, guys, yeah.
He's fantastic. Now, I love everything from the diddly bow to whatever, but my friend, I don't remember seeing that at Guitar Center, man. Is this baggage playing? Yeah, did you make this? Is this something you just came up with? I can understand the hollow, the acoustics, and everything. Is this yours?
Yeah. So this is the SG3, if you will. This is the third prototype, which just recently broke too. Check this out. It now comes off. Oh yeah. So I taped it to the floor like a true adult would,
Duct tape, baby.
Yeah, gaff tape. Gaff tape is the lifeblood,
All right,
remember that, gaff tape, lifeblood. Done.
Now we've got the Gravesters here. I know this is what, actor Nick Porn?
This is actor Nick Porno, yes. We figured out that an anagram for his whole name is actor Nick Porno, and I think we'll just leave it with that. I don't know why you would change that. Yeah, this is Patrick O'Connor, better known to the world as actor Nick Porno. And then this over here is the magnificent Chris Busada, a.k.a. Boo. And you had an anagram, too, that was good, was it? It was probably Sparky Throbinson, I think so.
I want to hang out with you guys. This sounds so fun. And, of course, who we'll see up here, you'll probably introduce her, too, is she?
Yeah. Right. Esme's going to come out here in a little bit.
Excellent.
In just a second.
Well, let's talk the new album, too.
Sweet, yeah.
And the War Came.
Talk it, yeah.
All right, let's do that.
Jab at it.
It seems very personal, of course, and everybody says that. Is the war internal? Is the war relationships outwards? Yeah. Where do you feel that?
Yeah, it's a pretty big catch-all. I guess the biggest generalization of the story I was trying to go for, I guess, with it is sort of the be careful what you wish for thing. Is that you might spend all your time like for instance, when I was living in LA and writing a bunch of the music that I did for my first album, most of the stuff I was battling with was like leaving my old life behind, and feeling kind of like trapped inside of whatever, a bad job or just a scenario that you kind of got yourself in the first place. And there was a lot of like me wanting to, like, oh God, I just want to ramble around, take my pants off, and just go in the mountains and then I wished for that enough, and it came true. And I took my pants off and went in the mountains, and then I'm like, oh, like, where's my house? Like, what's the deal with this? Do I have like, am I showing up for my family? Like, am I ever gonna like be in love with somebody and like have a relationship or any of that stuff? So then I'm like, yeah, I really want like love and structure. And then the two things were like, smash. Like, now you did all this wishing for like 5 years to go like traveling. So yeah, come travel. And then,
Is it working out for you?
Yeah.
It's got to feel great to get
God,
you.
yeah.
One of the reasons I got into radio is just turn people onto music. Whether it's my music, someone else's music, new music, whatever it is. But, I mean, it's just got to be so much better to get your stuff out and see it across the country. And
yeah, it's unreal. I mean, again, it's something that there's no real foundation to complain about it or anything like that. But it's just the reality, it's the war, I guess. It's like, oh yeah, I want this. So now I'm doing it. Like, now I'm in Portland, like, what?
Right.
Where? What?
What am I doing here? Right?
What is going on? What are you people doing here? Isn't it? What time is it? Like,
So we're playing Dearly Departed at the station. The Ghost is you. Have you ever really seriously come across a ghost? Because we've got ours. We name him George.
we came across it. Oh, you have a ghost to hear?
No, not in here. It's actually at home. It's easier if the kids have a
home ghost?
name for it.
Oh, private ghost.
Yeah. So.
It's like, don't worry, that's George.
Yeah,
It's like, tearing things apart.
Yeah, he's a power ghost. He just turns things off and on in stereo, up to top volume, and that kind of
That's
stuff.
So
you did.
we played in Boulder, Colorado, and stayed at this hotel called the Boulderado Hotel. And the Boulderado is very, very, it might just be haunted because it looks like it should be so haunted. Right. Like, where everyone's like, oh yeah, ghosts up in this thing. And so like there has to be, I guess. Yeah. But of course we're there, and this guy's telling us like, oh yeah, on the in between the 4th and 5th floor, there's this big portrait of of this woman, Miss Honeybee, and you have to go say hey to Miss Honeybee. It's like this huge, really bizarre portrait, and weird stuff happens around it all the time. And so like late that night, like 2, 3 in the morning, we're like, we're gonna go see Miss Honeybee. I'm gonna take you up there. And Boo doesn't like ghosts at all. He is not down. Yeah. At all with ghosts. He does not think, he's not into it. He's like, no. And we're like, come on, Boo, you gotta get you up here. And we go up into this maze like hotel thing and like stare at this picture for a while, like, feel anything? I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, this is weird. And Boo's like, nah, I can't do it. No way. And so he goes back downstairs, and we were staying in a room together, and at some point he wakes up in the middle of the night and like, why don't you explain it?
It was really creepy. So I woke up in the middle of the night, and I don't remember what time it was, but I just woke up and had the sheets right here and looked over in the corner, and it was really dark, and all the hair stood up on my body, and I felt that something was there, and I was like, don't come out of that corner. Don't come out of the corner. Please don't come out of the corner. And then I just kept feeling this wash of, I don't really know what it was, but that something was looking at me. And I just freaked out and jumped into his bed and was just like, dude, wake up, dude, please wake up. And he was just like,
Daddy, wake up.
And just rambled around, and I was just like, please don't come out of the corner. And then I just kind of like shuddered by him, and then finally I felt like it just went away.
Oh, that's funny.
So after that, the next morning we got up and we looked directly outside of our door in this glass
open
case,
our door,
and there's her like dress and whatever. So I think she just came in to see what was up.
Yeah, we were in a totally different wing of this hotel. It was like the new wing, and it just directly, instead of there being a hotel room across from us, was a big glass cage full of all the clothes she was wearing in the picture upstairs.
It was creepy,
dude. Tingles.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It was super.
But she was she was the music teacher. She's the music teacher.
She was just coming to say hi.
Boulder. Boo didn't like it, and me and our other homie, our tour manager and best friend Wesley, we were up there like, Miss Honeybee, our friend Boo really doesn't like ghosts, but I really think you should go say hi to him because it would really mean a lot to us. We were like, please, Miss Honeybee, go say hi to Boo, and
that's exactly what happened.
That's funny. You guys are amazing, man. I appreciate you coming into the Bing. All right, guys, they're at the Wonder Ballroom tonight. Let's give it up one more time. Shakey Graves.
Oh, I gotta slap another string on this thing or change a guitar really fast.